and welcome back to another session of life process. So guys, we are already done with digestive system, respirations and transportation in both plants and animals, working of heart. And today is going to be another important session regarding excretion. Yes guys, we are about to finish the first lesson, that is by excretions. Yes, so today we are going to deal with what excretion is, how excretion takes place in plants and animals. Yes, so let's get started. Before starting, let me know what excretion means to you. And I hope all of you know what excretion is. Yes, excretion means the removal of the toxic substances, the removal of the poisonous waste from our body or from the body of any organism, either from plants or animals, is called excretion. Yes, what excretion means? Removal of the unwanted waste, the removal of the poisonous waste, the removal of the toxins out from the body, from any organism is called excretion. Yes guys, since our body is made up of cells, our cells continuously works or not. Yes, our cells are involved in a number of metabolic activities that we discussed in our last videos. Yes, all the cells are involved in number of metabolic activities, a number of biochemical reactions. And ultimately, they also produces waste, solid waste, liquid waste. Yes, since they are involved in biochemical reactions, definitely waste will also be produced. And that waste, that toxins, that unwanted materials need to be removed from the body. Or else we are going to be in a danger situation. Yes, the removal of the toxic substances from the body is the most important thing. Or else we are going to face trouble. Yes, like animals, like human beings, plants also produces the waste materials. Although they produces less amount of waste and in less quantity. But they produce the waste. Yes, and this removal of the waste is called as your excretion. What excretion means? It's the process. Actually, it's a process. The process of removing of toxic waste. The process of removing of toxic waste, the process of removing of unwanted materials, the process of removing of poisonous substances out from the body of any organism is called as your excretion, guys. Yes, you understood what excretion means? Removal. What does it remove? Removal of the toxic substances, removal of the poisonous substances, removal of the unwanted waste material from the body of any organism is called as your excretion. Yes, it should be removed or we are going to face a loads of problem in our life. Yes, so like I told you, every organism, plants, animals, every organism has to undergo the excretion process. Yes, like we people, like animals, plants also produces waste materials. Plants also produces toxin substances that need to be removed from the body of the plant. Yes, but the thing is that plants produces less amount of waste. Yes, plants produces a very less amount of waste and that too in a very less quantity. But still waste is waste that need to be removed. So today's session we will be discussing how excretion takes place in plants. Have you ever seen the excretory organs of plants? Yes, anyone? Anyone? Have you ever seen the excretory organs of plants? No, I have not seen. But let me tell you what are the excretory organs used for the removal of the waste substances in plants. Yes, let's get inside the plant. So excretion in plants. Yes guys, excretion in plants. The first excretory organs, you can guess it, in the leaves. In the leaves it is present, and we have read, of course, stomata. Yes, stomata is the first excretory organs present in the plants, and that too in the leaves of the plant. Yes, we have read the use of stomata. Yes, the gaseous exchange. Yes, the gaseous exchange takes place in case of the plant through stomata present in the leaves. Stomata are the pores. Yes, stomata are the tiny pores which are present on the leaves and which helps in the respiration process in case of your plants. Yes, so the first, remember guys, the first excretory organs, stomata. Yes, where is stomata present? In the leaves of the plant, and stomata are small pores. Since we have read, a plant takes parts in respiration. Plants uses some quantity of carbon dioxide and it also expel carbon dioxide and oxygen after photosynthesis. We have read that in photosynthesis, the waste product for plant is oxygen. So definitely the oxygen need to be removed from the body of the plant. Yes. And first let's take the carbon dioxide. Okay. Plants utilizes carbon dioxide to some extent. Yes. Plants utilizes carbon dioxide to some extent, and rest of the carbon dioxide it expelled through the stomata present in the leaves, and that too in the night time. Yes, plants excretes carbon dioxide. Yes, plants excretes carbon dioxide from the stomata of the leaves during night time. And from where it get carbon dioxide? During respiration. Yes, during respiration, plants utilizes some amount of carbon dioxide and expel the rest amount of carbon dioxide from the stomata of the leaves, and most particularly in the night time. Yes, during daytime it utilizes the carbon dioxide, and remaining carbon dioxide it expelled during night time from the stomata of the leaves. Got it? How is carbon dioxide, which is a waste product from plant, is removed? Yes guys, through stomata. Where are stomata present? On the leaves. What does it help for? It helps in expelling the carbon dioxide from the stomata of the leaves, and the most important thing to remember, during the night time. Because during daytime it utilizes the carbon dioxide. In night time, remaining carbon dioxide it expels. Yes, it excretes from the stomata of the leaves. Now move on to oxygen. Yes, of course, oxygen is also a waste product during photosynthesis. We know plants undergo photosynthesis and it produces food, and oxygen is the waste product from the plant. In the same way, through the stomata of the leaves, oxygen is also excreted out from the plant. Yes, carbon dioxide is also removed from the stomata. Oxygen is also removed from the stomata. But the thing what you have to remember is that oxygen is excreted from the stomata of the leaves during daytime. Why daytime? Because photosynthesis takes place in daytime during the presence of sunlight. Yes, got it? Yes or no? Carbon dioxide, how it is removed? How it is removed, guys? Through the stomata. Where the stomata is present? In the leaves. During which time of the day? During which period of the day the carbon dioxide is removed? During night time. Oxygen, how it is removed? From the stomata of the leaves. And during which time? During the daytime, during the morning time, because when sunlight is there, photosynthesis takes place and the waste is oxygen. Oxygen is removed from the stomata of the leaves. Understood, guys? Carbon dioxide through stomata during night. Oxygen through stomata during the morning time. Got it? Next, move on to stem part of the plant. Have you ever noticed when you pluck a stem or pluck a leaf, you have observed or not? Some oily secretions comes out. Some milky secretions comes out from that part of the leaf. Have you observed it or not? Yes or no? If yes, then if yes or if no, do reply me in the comment section. Yes, so when you are going to pluck any leaf or stem, a milky substance oozes out from the cut part, or a liquid oil parts comes out from the cut portion. Yes, that is also the excretory product of the plants. The milky substances, the oily droplets, the liquid parts which oozes out from the stem is the waste product of the plant. Hence, it comes out in that form, in the liquid form, in the milky form. You know that liquid form, that milky substance, what I am calling? They are all your oils, milks in the form of gum, latex, raisins, rubber. These are the waste product of the plant, but it's very useful to we people. Because this rubber, yes, this rubber is used for making gloves. Yes, these are the excretory products. Your oil and the milk which oozes out from the stem. Yes, that are called as your raisins, latex, gums. They are very useful for us, but it's an excretory product for the plant. Yes, your rubber. This rubber is used for preparing gloves which we wear in our hand. Yes, this latex. Yes, these raisins, they are used for making varnishes. So it's beneficial for we people, but it's an excretory product for our plants. Understood? Yes? Then, the solid waste. Actually, the solid waste which the plants has, that is accumulated in the leaves or in the fruits. Yes, the solid waste produced by the plants gets accumulated in the fruit or in the leaves. Have you observed it or not? Yes, the falling of the fruit. Yes, the shedding of the leaves during the spring season when it turned yellow. The yellow leaves, the shedding of the yellow leaf means the removal of the excretory products. The dropping of the fruits, that means removal of the solid waste from the plant body. The shedding of the bark of the stem. Yes, the shedding of the bark, जो plant के छिलके जो निकल जाते हैं, the shedding of the bark, that is also the removal of the excretory product in case of your plants. So, and another important excretory waste I will tell you about, raphids. What are raphids? R-A-P-H-I-D-S. Raphids. Raphids, actually plants now, they stores the waste in the form of calcium oxalate. Yes, they stores the waste in the form of calcium oxalate. Yes, and that calcium oxalate is in needle shape. Yes, that calcium oxalate or that raphids is in needle form that actually hurts the plant. So it needs to be excreted out. Yes, raphids are needle-shaped calcium oxalate structure that need to be removed because it hurts the plants. Yes, and it also excretes some oils. Yes, essential oils. Your sandalwood oil. Yes, eucalyptus oil. That is useful for we people, but it's an excretory products for plants. Understood? What are the excretory products and what are the excretory organs in case of your plants? The first one, leaves. Helps in the removal of the gases like stomata. Yes, in the leaves, stomata are present. Stomata kya hai? What are stomata? Stomata are the pores in the leaves. Yes, it helps in the removal of carbon dioxide. Yes, through the stomata during night time. Oxygen through stomata during the morning time. Yes, excess of water, that is also an excretory thing. Excess of water, how it is removed in case of plants? We discussed. I told you the term transpiration. Evaporation of excess water from the leaves. Transpiration. Through transpiration, the excess of water is removed. Yes. So, excess of water by the process called transpiration. Carbon dioxide through stomata during night time. Oxygen through stomata during the morning time. Done. And the milky substances, the oil, the liquid which comes out from the plucking of the bark or plucking of your stem, that are called your gum, latex, raisins. Yes, they are also waste products, but they are beneficial to us. How they are beneficial to us means they help in preparing your gloves that is prepared from gum, varnishes from latex. Yes, these things are useful for we people, but it's very toxic products for the plants. Yes, gums, raisins, latex, all these are waste products for the plants. And how come the plants get rid of the solid waste? The solid waste get deposited in the fruits and the leaves and also in the bark of the plant. Yes, you might have heard the yellow leaf. Yes, the falling of the yellow leaf means it get rid of the excretory waste. The falling of a ripe fruit means it get rid of the excretory waste. The shedding of the bark of the tree means removal of the excretory product from the plants. Yes, and the another important thing I told you about raphids. RAPHIDS. What are raphids? Yes, they are the waste produced by the plants but stored in the form of calcium oxalate. Raphids are needle-like calcium oxalate waste. If it is needle-like, definitely it will be hurting to the plant. It should get rid and fall on the soil. Yes, colocasia. Raphids you can see in colocasia leaf. Colocasia leaf and onion peel. Yes, some needle-like structure are present that is full of calcium oxalate which hurts the plant. It falls on the soil and hence the plants get rid of these raphids. Understood how excretion takes place in case of your plants. Now, let's move on to how excretion takes place in some animals. Yes, the first one, the unicellular amoeba. How amoeba takes parts in excretion. How the waste products or the toxins are removed from amoeba. Yes, first of all, during respiration, carbon dioxide is the waste for amoeba. How it get rid? It get rid by the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane of amoeba helps in the removal of carbon dioxide by diffusion process. First thing, in amoeba, how carbon dioxide is removed? Yes, how carbon dioxide is removed? By diffusion. Which organ? Cell membrane. Remember, in amoeba, carbon dioxide is removed by diffusion process through the cell membrane of the amoeba. Yes, how carbon dioxide is removed in case of amoeba? Through cell membrane. By the process, diffusion. Yes, another nitrogenous waste of amoeba. Yes, another nitrogenous waste of amoeba called your ammonia. Yes, amoeba produces ammonia. That is an excretory waste. That is a nitrogenous waste that need to be removed from the body of amoeba. How it get rid of ammonia? By the contractile vacuole. Remember guys, contractile vacuole we discussed in the first video. Yes, amoeba nutrition. There I have told you what contractile vacuole is. Yes, so amoeba get rid of this ammonia. Amoeba get rid of ammonia by your contractile vacuole present in the amoeba. Understood? Yes, in amoeba carbon dioxide is removed by the cell membrane and by the process of diffusion. Nitrogenous waste called ammonia are removed from the amoeba by which organ? By contractile vacuole. Yes, now done with amoeba. Let's move on to earthworm. How earthworm get rid of their waste? How earthworm get rid of their waste? Obviously, moist skin. They can get rid of the waste through the respiration. Yes, they can remove the carbon dioxide from their moist skin. And another, a tube-like structure is present in earthworm which is called nephridia. Yes, earthworm get rid of the waste in a tube-like structure, and that tube-like structure is called nephridia. Yes, nephridia. Write down the spellings. Nephridia. Nephridia is a tube-like structure which is present in the earthworm for the removal of the toxic waste. And another means is by moist skin. Got it? Earthworm removes its excretory product through nephridia. Nephridia is a tube-like structure, and also from the moist skin, earthworm removes its excretory substances. Yes. Now finally, let's move on to ourselves. Yes, we all know we do the excretion process. The excretion process in our body is carried out by kidney. Yes, and kidney has got nephron. Yes, kidney has got nephron, and 1 million nephrons are present in our kidney. They are also thin tube-like structure. 1 million nephron are present in our kidney for the removal of the toxic waste from our body. Yes, how human beings get rid of the waste products? Through nephron. Nephron is present in kidney. 1 million nephrons are present in our kidney for the removal of the poisonous waste. Yes, and these nephrons are your tube-like structure. Hope you understood how excretion takes place in plants. A quick summary. Carbon dioxide from the stomata of the leaves during night time. Oxygen, yes, from the stomata of the leaves during morning time. Done. Next, your raisins, latex, gum from the stem. Yes, and solid waste. How do the solid waste comes? Fruits. Yes, from the barks, the shedding of the yellow leaves, falling of the fruits, then peeling of the bark, the solid waste are removed from the plants. Raphids. What are raphids? Raphids are calcium oxalates waste, and they are in the form of needle-like. Since it is in the form of needle-like, it will hurt the plant, hence it need to be removed. And it is removed by falling on the soil. Done? Yes, and we read how it is useful, how gum is useful, how rubber is useful. Rubber is useful for making gloves, and some of the things are useful for making varnishes. Yes, some sandal oil is very useful for us, eucalyptus oil. Yes, now excretion in case of animals. Amoeba. Yes, carbon dioxide through cell membrane. Yes, and the nitrogenous waste called ammonia. Ammonia through contractile vacuole. Yes, earthworm, tube-like structure called nephridia or moist skin. Human beings, tube-like structure called nephron. 1 million nephron are present in the kidney of a human being, which helps in the removal of the toxic waste out from the body. Yes, and in the next coming session, we are going to discuss how excretion process is carried out in human beings. We are going to study in details about the structure of kidney, how excretion process takes place in human beings. Until then, revise it properly, stay healthy and safe at home. Bye.